Hello, everybody. I'm here today to answer your questions and provide you a few comments on what's happening here at Fresno State as you begin your spring break next week. This is Friday, and I'm here in the library. It's very quiet here, but I decided to come to the Table Mountain Rancheria room because it's one of the most beautiful and I think meaningful rooms on campus. As you might know, the library was renovated over a decade ago with a generous gift from the Table Mountain Rancheria, and that tribe was so generous in supporting us. And you might have seen Lois Connor Bona's basket weaving lit up on the wall of the library each day. I like this room because this honors them and the ways in which they've supported our university, and it gives us a chance to learn more about their culture. So when you come back to campus, if you haven't visited this room, I hope that you'll come and check it out. It's a place for reflection and relaxation, and then we also use it for different kinds of special celebrations.
Hi, President Castro. I'm here with my Fresno State gear and my grad box. I'm a graduating senior this semester, and my question was on the commencement ceremony. Me, along with a bunch of other seniors, just feel like a virtual ceremony would be really impersonal and we would not get the recognition that we deserve for the amount of hard work that we've done.
If there's any possible way that us students can be a voice and let you know how we feel as far as still wanting a commencement ceremony, even if that's in June, July, August, October, December, or if we're allowed to walk next May.
All we ask is for you to consider a future commencement to celebrate class of 2020, because every single Bulldog hopes to walk across the stage with their family watching. Thank you, President Castro.
I've heard from so many of you over the last several weeks that you do not want a virtual commencement, and I want you to know that I agree with you. And we will plan to have a celebration the traditional way as soon as it's safe. And hopefully that'll be later this year. I want you to know how sorry I am that we were not able to do that in the normal scheduled way in May. I wish we could have done that with you and your families. However, we are going to do it. We just need to find the right time. And we already know where it'll be at Save Mart Center. So stay tuned for more details. I also want you to know that with the support of our ASI President Omar Hernandez and our enthusiastic staff, they're working hard on some initiatives that will help to celebrate graduation and all the stories connected to your success. So beginning the week of April 13th, keep an eye out for stories that highlight some of our many talented graduates. And there'll be many other ways that we can continue to engage with you through social media and celebrate your success. And then we'll look forward to doing it all together in the coming months as soon as it's safe.
Hi, President Castro. My question is, will the summer tuition fee deadline be extended due to our circumstances? Thank you.
Thanks for your question. The early registration deadline is April 13th. So I encourage students who can register for the summer to do that then. However, if you're not able to, I anticipate that you'll be able to register and pay for your summer session courses as long as you do it before the first day of the actual course. I encourage you to look at the website and call the office if you have any questions, and I know that they'll be helpful. I want to remind you, for those of you who've not participated in our intersession in May, June, and in our summer session, that this is a great way to get more credits and to perhaps graduate sooner and save yourselves and your family money. So I encourage you to take a look at that as soon as you can.
Hi, Dr. Castro. I was just wondering if the summer classes will be online or in person, and also about the scholarship that they give the people who are trying to take summer classes. I was wondering if that's going to be available as well. Thank you.
Thank you. These are great questions. First of all, our plan is to continue to have our summer session in the virtual format because that is the safest for this summer. And in terms of scholarships, I want to make sure that you know about the Provost Graduation Initiative, which we've had for the last several years. For those of you who might need financial support for summer, this is a great way to do it. The deadline is April 24th at 5 p.m. You can get more information on the summer session website. But I want you to know that we've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in that program each year, and we plan to do that again this year. And it's for students who are near graduation so that they would have a chance through these courses to finish their degree this summer, which would be great, or for students who have financial need. We want to make sure that we do our best to support you. So I encourage you to apply, and the provost and I will do our very best to fund as many scholarships as we can. We've been partnering with Dean Moore to do that, and I encourage you to do that and help you keep on track and get your degree as quickly as you can.
Hi, I just want to make sure for the summer courses, since the labs won't be face-to-face, will it still be accredited towards admission to our program?
That's a great question. We are looking at those labs with our faculty and the department chairs and the deans, and we will make a decision about those labs that can be done virtually. And for those that can be done virtually, we will offer those during the summer session. And I encourage you to look at the revised summer schedule that's going to come out on Monday, April 6th.
I understand instructors are doing their best, as well as students, when it comes to coping on the whim for online instruction. In the response to the coronavirus, I can only put a conjecture that many students are struggling with this rapid change. Will there be any amnesty given to us for our grades? Thank you.
That's a great question. We have been working closely with the Academic Senate, with the deans and the department chairs under the leadership of our provost. And I promise you that we will be flexible, reasonable, and compassionate. At the same time, we want to make sure that everybody does their best. I know our faculty and staff are working very hard to serve your needs, and we ask you to make your very best efforts throughout this semester. You will be hearing from the provost today, Friday, April 3rd, with more information about how we'll handle course grades for this semester. Some of you have indicated to me that you wish that we would cancel this spring semester and refund everybody's tuition. The reason why we're not canceling this semester is that we want to make sure that students progress toward their degree. And we've made it so far through this semester, we just have a few more weeks to go. And so especially for those seniors who are getting ready to graduate, but all of you, we're doing our very best. Our faculty and staff are doing our very best to serve your needs to make sure that you succeed. Some of you have asked me about refunding of tuition, and basically I see it the same way, that we are providing the same quality faculty member, the same content of the course. The difference is that we've gone virtual, and we've gone virtual because of this national emergency. But again, our commitment is to you and to your success, and that's why we've continued to proceed this way in accordance with Chancellor White's guidance at the system level, and all the 23 campuses are working hard right now to serve our students. And again, our mission is to boldly educate and empower students for success, and we're doing that every day. The difference is we're doing it virtually because of this national emergency. Thank you all for joining me today. I've appreciated the opportunity to stay in touch with you virtually and to answer your questions. I'm also trying to do that on a daily basis through social media, so if I missed anything today, please continue to ask your questions and I'll work with our staff to answer them. I want to wish you all a really great spring break. I know this will be a different spring break for all of us, but I hope you'll find time with friends, with family, to get outside and hopefully enjoy the spring weather. And also just want to encourage you to continue the efforts to flatten the curve here. I do believe, based on my conversations with the Lieutenant Governor yesterday and others, that we are making progress, but we must continue to do everything we can to maintain social distancing at this appropriate time. So keep washing your hands and stay close to your family and friends. And when you get back from spring break, we'll have just a little bit over a month or so to go. And let's finish strong, and we'll celebrate later this fall all of our 6,000 plus graduates. Thank you again, and I'll see you next week.